Welcome to another episode of Real Estate Investing Explained. Here's today's question. How about some of the designations that you have, like the CRS designation, which is the Certified Residential Specialist, or GRI, which is the Graduate of Realtors Institute? Are those helpful as a real estate investor, or are they more for building a successful business as an agent?
Good question. Well, CRSs are the top 5% of all agents. And there's about 2 million agents in the US. And I'm outside Philadelphia. There's over 10,000 agents in Philadelphia. So what are you going to do to set yourself apart if you are an agent? You know, you definitely have more education. You've done a lot of volume or you can't get the designation. So, but it's also a good network. Like say I was moving to Hawaii and I wanted one of the best agents, I would just look into CRS.com and get a top agent anywhere in the US. Now, does that mean they're going to be an investor-friendly agent? Not necessarily. Just like they're not an REO agent. Like when I need an REO agent, I might go to reoredbook.com or something like that. So it's really having the right tool for the right thing, just like anything else. There's multiple types of agents. You need the right agent for what you're trying to do.
Is that CRS database that you mentioned, is that accessible by the public or is that only for CRS designation holders?
No, anybody can go to CRS.com and pull up a top agent in any major area.
And are you familiar of any databases that are for agents that are investor friendly or specifically focus on real estate investors?
Not really, other than the REO networks. There's a lot of pay networks for REO agents as well. There's some platforms that REO agents belong to get bank-owned properties to list. reoredbook.com is it's just like CRS.com. It's just a database of REO agents. Now, does it hurt? Most REO agents have a list, like a buyer's list. And if you look at any major metropolitan area, it usually has a handful of REO agents that dominate that area. Is it a bad idea to take one of those guys to lunch or gals to lunch and get on their list? And a lot of them know the bank-owned property that's coming their way before it even hits.
Yeah, we had Mark Ferguson back on episode 2, and he was a big REO agent. He said he was doing upwards of 200 REO deals a year.
Yeah, it's a volume play, and it's a little different animal. It's different ways I used to go, different strategies I had to go attack buying REO property or bank-owned property. I used to do some, I won't say crazy things, but...
That's all for this episode of Real Estate Investing Explained. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, or subscribe to our YouTube channel to get even more free content.